they're letting you know that their flag is the flag of Britain. They want nothing to do with an Irish Republic. As far as they're concerned, they're British. Now, as you, when you do the city tour of Belfast, you will be in Catholic areas, and there they fly the Irish tricolour. But mostly out the country, you're going to see the Union Jack and all the flags associated with Britain. I'll show you the different flags as we go through. Now, just to give you a bit of and give you an idea of the situation up here. The Anglo-Normans, when they came into Ireland in 1169, they came in the south, and Wexford, Waterford area, came in that area, started to work their way up the east coast towards Dublin, then they spread out across the country. But the one area that they were unable to take was Northern Ireland. The O'Neills and the O'Donnells, they controlled this area, and it didn't make a difference what size army the English sent in. The O'Neills and O'Donnells could take care of them and drive them back out again. Now, they knew that they could never they knew that they could never defeat the British army in a straightforward battle. So they sent to Spain for assistance, and the Spanish came, but they came into Kinsale, which is down in County Cork, down at the real bottom of the country. That's where they came in. So O'Neill and O'Donnell, they marched their forces from the north all the way down to Kinsale in County Cork to link up with the Spanish forces. They were defeated. They never really got together. This was in 1601. After they had signed a treaty, they made their way back up here to the north. But when they were up here, they discovered that they were now no longer in charge up here. This gave England the opportunity it had been waiting for, and they moved in people in here who would be loyal to the Crown of England. Protestants, Presbyterians from England and Scotland. They moved them in here, and these are the people who are still loyal to the Crown of England today.
Scotland wants to bring it away.
Now, in 1690, a battle took place in Ireland between King James, who was a Catholic, and he had come on the throne in England. The Protestants didn't want him because he was Catholic. He had just taken over from the Catholic Charles, and he also had a son, so this thing was going to carry on. And they didn't want him. They wanted a Protestant on the throne. So they sent to William of Orange, who was in Holland. Now, William of Orange was actually married to James's daughter. So William came over. James went first to France looking for assistance. They didn't get it. Then he came to Ireland, and William of Orange followed him over. Now, James tried to take Derry city first, and he failed. And they spent months trying to take it down. He didn't seem to be very much of a military commander. There was an Irish, one of his senior officers was Irish, Patrick Sarsfield. So what they'd done was, when William of Orange landed at Carrickfergus, and we'll be going through Carrickfergus tomorrow, they moved back down land. moved back down into the country, and William of Orange followed him. He brought soldiers from Holland. He also had got soldiers from England and wherever, and they built up an army, and they followed him. Now, James was being outmanoeuvred at this place called Newgrange, just north of Dublin. Sarsfield reminded him of this, and he done nothing about it. And I found out later that James was more of a naval commander than so an ordinary, so I would say ordinary, but than a soldier, you know, more navy man. But he refused to listen to Sarsfield, and the end result was he was defeated. And he hightailed it out there as quick as he could. Now the Irish forces, they fought on for another 12 months, and it ended up in Limerick, and the English were unable to break them down in Limerick, so they offered them peace terms, and that was they could leave their garrison in Limerick with their arms and families and soldiers, the whole lot. They could leave and they would not be interfered with. All they had to do was get on ships and leave. So they done this, and when they left, this became known as the Flight of the Wild Geese. Now we're going on to Bow Island now. Now when O'Neill and O'Donnell, when they made their way back up to the north in 1601, they stayed around for a couple of years, 2 or 3 years, and eventually they left.